Now moving on to insecurity stories. 9 people were killed Thursday night at about 8:30 p.m. in Abagana community in Makadi local government area of Benue State by gunmen suspected to be armed headers. 8 others who sustained various degree of injuries are currently receiving treatment at the Benue State Teaching Hospital Makadi, just as the military and the police, led by its Commissioner of Police Wale Abbas, was on ground to beef up security in the area. Correspondent Gabriel Odia, who visited the scene, sent this report. According to relative and son of the deceased person killed, 6 of them are from one family, including women and children, while the other is a son of a chief who was macheted and gunned down at about 8:30 p.m. Thursday night when the attack happened. One of the victims was beheaded and his head taken away by the attackers, who also shot at doors, broke people's windows and blood stains as they left the scene.
I've happened here, this is almost 3 times within this area. So this here we are standing here is a family of 1, who they have died almost 7, killed all of them, the father with the 2 wives and the whole of the children, they have killed them. And this has been happening, we are not seeing any solution. The government sometimes will tell us that they have separate security all around, but yet we do not see any security. The whole thing we see is people come around with sophisticated weapons. They are not local-made weapons. They are sophisticated weapons. The weapons that were here yesterday night they were shooting anywhere at all. In fact, there was just nowhere to escape.
I'm the firstborn of my father, but I died away. So they called me yesterday night around 9 to 10 that Fulani enter my father's house and kill everybody. They kill my father, kill his wife, kill my brothers with his son. Almost, I would say 7 or 8. They are saying this might just come in.
The incident of yesterday is one too many. This is not the first time. I've had series of these incidents here. This is about the 4th one, where so many people were killed by suspected Fulani herdsmen. That's my first son. He's about 43 years old. He was killed. He ran out of his house right there, and at the point of the highway, he was shot dead and started shooting and killing and maiming people around here.
While the victims' families, relatives shed tears over the loss of their loved ones, as residents and neighbors trooped in to sympathize with them, they, however, expressed apprehension over insecurity in the area and called on the federal government to rally round to protect them.
I am not alone. Everybody knows about what is happening around here. Not only within my chiefdom, is the whole of Benue. And not only Benue, I think some part of Nigeria. Everyone is worried. We have been crying and asking the federal government, the state governor has been asking the federal government, please come. The federal government is in charge of security, so they are not doing enough. Particularly this time that we're approaching election. If people are displaced from their place of abode, how do they come back to vote?
This thing happened around 8 in the evening until this morning. But what can they do if they will not always be here with us? So we were begging the federal government to consider the plea of our governor. Let us also be given opportunity to us to acquire these arms for ourselves so that we'll be able to defend our people and our lives.
According to the mortician, he says 8 bodies were brought in dead by the police, while 1 was confirmed dead in the morning. Others have been taken to the hospital.
Community. 8 from Babagana.
Please.
It was 8 yesterday. Why 1 died this morning?
Meanwhile, the attack is said to be the 3rd in that community, while they lament inadequate security to protect the people.